children want to learn technology, so that if we bring that in the street, so the will not also learn, not because the street children learn also. Yes, yes, very, especially in the PowerPoint presentation, and it helped us in our visual in teaching in the children, because we had like our mobile van, so the children can watch in the laptop also, and we will make the other paperworks there in laptop. So thank you very much.
Started doing these projects 6 years ago when I got stationed out in Okinawa. About once a year, I built a computer lab for either an orphan center or a school for like at-risk youth, just somebody that needs a little bit of help. And I've been doing that every year since, usually around the holiday time. And come last year, a lot of my leadership knew that I did this, and they asked if I'd be interested in doing it as a joint venture with the service. And I thought that was a great idea, because in this AOR especially, we all know that the men and women in uniform do some great community building events in all the areas that we operate in, but a lot of times that doesn't get captured. So I was really interested in pursuing this as a joint venture, and through the help of the SOCPAC team and the PACOM team and the country team here in the Philippines, we were able to put together really a 12-person team. We used Army Aviation to fly us out here. We're being supported by Public Affairs, US Navy, and then the team of specialists that came out here with us represents a bunch of different career fields, from pilot myself, you've got weather and intel and communication specialists, some of our civilian counterparts, as well as some of our counterparts from Big Blue Air Force. So it's kind of neat to put together this small total force team and get out into a country and do something that we all believe in.
So far, how is today's experience for you?
Oh, it's awesome. Like you always we tend to get caught up in the coordination, the logistics piece for these sorts of things, and you forget the impact you're having on people's lives. And when you hear some of their stories, it's just like, it's really heart-wrenching. We had when we showed up here today, we hit the nursery first, and I know the facility director really only meant to show us, but our entire team was like, "Oh yeah, let's go play with the babies." And the first one we pick up is this cute little 4 or 5 month old girl that a local had found in a dumpster. I mean, that's just like, to be able to give back and help somebody like that, that's phenomenal.
You kind of said earlier today about how you found these computers that were basically trash.
Sure.
They were getting rid of them. It's amazing how a small amount of, like a drop in the bucket of our budget makes such a huge impact. You wanted to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So usually these projects, I'll put them together and I'll use equipment that I refurbished myself. And the ones that we donated here are like, they're tough books, so they're pretty sturdy, beefy machines that we use in the service. And I thought they'd do well in a more rugged environment like this. But it's amazing how, like, you know, the military, we'll pay thousands and thousands of dollars for one of these systems, but you buy one with a couple issues, a couple years old, and you fix it up nice, and we put a bunch of, thousands of books, some math programs, some science programs, a lot of educational software on them, and you know, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't cost much, and we're able to come down here and build 2 computer labs that, this one's a smaller facility, it's going to affect about 50, 60 kids. And then the one that we're going to do tomorrow is for a child street education program that's going to help upwards of 2,000 kids a year.
So you think this doing these?
Yeah, I think this was a great opportunity for our children to meet a group of Americans that love the Philippines and love our children, and have blessed them with so many resources today, with 9 computers and backpacks and school supplies. I think it's absolutely going to set them up for great relationships with Americans. King's Garden is U.S. funded, but they do not often get to meet the Americans themselves that are funding. So it's great for them to have this contact with them and have the opportunity to play and interact. So today the kids have the opportunity with the team here from the U.S. They had the opportunity to do recreational events. They played badminton, some volleyball, basketball. They also spent time in the computer room learning how to use the computers and the programs, games. They had snack, their merienda with their visitors, also lunch. A great opportunity for them to interact and to also further their English skills, which we're always working on. So I think all in all, it was fantastic for the children and all of the staff here at King's Garden.
And
Yeah, we would love to have you guys come out again and spend more time with the kids. It's been such a fun day for them, such a great learning experience for them. We would love to continue a relationship and keep in touch.
like at the camera.
Just look at me.
Okay.
Like we're having a conversation.
Best experience so far is just seeing the kids smile and happy. Messing around with them, taking them out, playing with them.
Like, if you could do this more often, would you do it?
Oh yeah. Do it at least once a month, more than that.
Do you think this is good for building relations, like with our partner nations and stuff like that?
I think this is one of the best ways to build relations because this is their future of the country. So.
Yeah. Do you think by doing this, it shows that the military are not just out there like kicking down doors and shooting people and stuff? This gives us
Absolutely.
shows another side to the military.
Absolutely. Shows why we're out here building partners, building relations, helping people out. We're not just in the war zone all the time, which a lot of people think we are.
So would you say like this is really going to show people like where our hearts are at, like as Americans, this kind of reinforces our ideals as taking care of the little guys and trying to protect the weak, I guess, or protect the helpless and stuff like that. It's kind of.
I think so, and it shows a lot of our young airmen and Army and Navy about like what's that is a lot different out there than just what we're used to living in the States. People that don't get out a lot, they can see what's going on in